See her sitting right next to the nest. She just hopped out. Kind of sitting in the sunshine and enjoying it. Back off just a little bit here. There you can see the nest. She just hopped out. There she is. Kind of waiting for the male to come back in with some bedding. He's been working on the nest and bringing food, so. But she's got to sit here and guard the nest. And we believe that they've got one egg in there. They haven't started incubating yet, but the way she's acting, we know they must have an egg at least, maybe two, but we don't know. At least one egg anyway. She'll just maintain it so it doesn't get too hot, it doesn't get too cold. And then when they get all the eggs they need, then they'll start the incubation. She'll bring them up to the about 100-degree temperature and incubate them for about 30 some days, and then they'll hatch. But that's where we're at. She doesn't dare let them get, you know, below 40 degrees or above 60 right now until she's ready to incubate the whole clutch. She's looking like a happy camper there, sitting out there in the sunshine. It's warming up. Had a little something to eat. She's just waiting for that male to come back. There are a lot of birds singing. When that sun comes out, all the birds and everything gets excited. Had a flock of geese go by earlier. Oh, there made a call. See, I think she's got an egg. See how she laid down there? I think it's too early for incubation, but they have to keep the egg not too warm. They got to keep it above 40 degrees, otherwise it never would hatch, and below 60. And then once they get all their eggs, then they start incubating. They sit on and bring them up to almost 100 degrees and incubate them for 30 some days, and then they hatch. So yeah, I think she just laid down there on the egg. Been watching for a few days. I kind of figured that, but I don't know if she's got her full clutch yet. It's cool this morning, so that's why she laid back down on it. Well, I think we'll let her rest then. Like to have a little snack. Mate had brought in some food. Oh yeah, nice sunny day. Come in a little closer here. There we go. She was sitting there calling. He finally brought in some food. She's enjoying it. We'll keep an eye on her. I just had some salmon last night, some smoked salmon, so that was good. Alright, now here comes the male in now. He's coming towards the nest now with some bedding. And I think it's going to be, he's circled by, see if he's going to come in. He's turning around. He's got some grass or something in his talons. He's doing a couple circles. He's trying to line up on the nest here, so I'll get back here a little bit. There he's coming in. Look at that. He brought in some bedding, so he wants to get it nice and soft in there for them eggs. She's eating what he brought her earlier. Well, how about that? That's a wonderful spot for eagle watching. Right along the Green River. Oh, they're busy. They're enjoying this sunshine and having salmon for lunch here. Or their snack, whatever it is. Alright. Well, they're really serious about this nesting and eating here. You see him looking around over there, and she's just busy eating that fish. How cool is that? I'll zoom in a little more. What a great day. Oh yeah, he's got his wing up. He's poking that bedding in there. She's going to concentrate on the food, I think. She's been hungry. She's been calling to him earlier. A pretty good profile here when she lifts her head up. There, he just flew out. Well, the eagle just landed. She was in the nest, and he brought her something. Either some bedding or some food, so we'll see what happens here. She's been laying there calling to him. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. Now, it's kind of cool this morning, so she was been sitting there. So I'm actually thinking they do have an egg in there, because she can't let it get colder than 40 degrees or warmer than 60 before she starts the incubation. Otherwise, it won't hatch. So she's just kind of sitting there just so it doesn't get too cold. That's my theory on it. But anyway, we did see him land in here. We'll see what's going on. I don't know if he brought some bedding or some food. I would imagine probably a fish or something. We'll just keep an eye on this here and see what goes on. I just barely got him in there. Just getting set up, he comes sailing in, so hopefully we got some pretty good footage on it. We're getting a little bit of sunlight now. It's filtering in, so it's looking pretty good. I got kind of that tree limb in the way. I could probably move around the other side now. Let's do that. Let's turn this off and I'll move over to the other spot. There they're calling a little bit. Alright. We'll move over to the other place. Well, we got some blue, a little bit of blue sky coming in now, a filtered light. Eagles are talking. One had flown in earlier with some food or something, and this one's just kind of looking around. So we'll keep an eye on it, see what's going on. It's fairly cool this morning. She was in there laying down, so it makes me think that she may have an egg in there that she's just trying to not incubate, but not let it get too cold, because if they get below 40 degrees, then they never will hatch. So she's just kind of maintaining that. And she won't let it get any warmer than 60 either. Otherwise it starts incubation. So, well, there's the other head. See, they're both still in there. Now I just barely got them flying in on the other videos, so we're excited about that. But there they are, all cozy together in the nest. So that's what all that talking's about. They've been active here for, off and on for about a week. Yeah, they're talking a little bit. And around noon they take off, and you don't see them here, but there's always one not too far away. But we're happy that our lighting is good this morning. Oh yeah. It's a good sized nest. It's been here for a few years. Actually, somebody told me about the nest, and then I came down and discovered it for myself. So, but it looks like a great place for making videos. Well, I think we'll call that good then. We got some good sunlight coming in, and don't have too bad of an angle. We got two heads here. A pair of bald eagles looking around. Oh, I can hear the geese calling now. That's a high tree though. It's right on the bend in the river, and it's right up there. I'll back off a little bit. You can. Oh yeah, they're hollering at the geese. I love their call. Look at that, would you? Alright, I think we'll call that good. Yeah, here's our bald eagles. Two of them in the nest looking around. I think they're happy to see the sunshine too. Looks like we're getting a little bit of blue sky behind them. Oh, they're busy talking this morning. Seen a lot of birds today. Saw the peregrine falcon on the Boeing Aerospace radio tower. They should be going to their nesting area fairly soon. I also saw the immature Cooper hawk down on Frager Road and 204 South down by the horse track there. Heritage Farms. Oh yeah, these eagles are all excited about springtime. Yeah, they got a good spot here. It's right on the bend of the river, so it's the Green River right below them. We're in Kent, Washington. And the nest is located right there at the bend at the end of James Street. Well, they're just looking around having a good time. I'd like to see one come in with a fish once, but maybe we'll get that video later on in the season. But when they get a youngster in there, we can get a lot more videos, more activity. I think these are the same birds that we were making videos up by the Heritage Farm this winter, and then now they've moved down here to the nest. It looks like we're going to get some pretty good videos here at this position. Anyway, we'll check it out. So enjoy the video. Well, here's our eagle out on the limb right next to the nest, kind of preening up. A little bit overcast today. She's right there by the nest. I'll back off slowly. There she is. Here's the nest. It's on the other side of the Green River. Big cottonwood tree. I'll come back in slow. I figure she's got at least one egg in there now. Because yesterday she came in and started and got back on the egg to keep it warm. So we know that she has at least one. She's not incubating yet. She's just keeping the egg warm till she gets her clutch. Keep it between 40 and 60 degrees. And then when it's time to incubate, it'll sit on all the eggs and bring them up to almost 100 degrees and set on for about 30 some days. Oh yeah, see that come in a little more on her head, get a little closer. Oh yeah, she's kind of watching me. Got a little bit of a breeze today. So that's the way it goes down here along the river. Get a nice breeze through here. We're at the end of James Street, Kent, Washington. This is our bald eagle's nest. Just on the west side of the Green River. You get all kinds of fish and stuff out of that river, so they're all happy about that. Let's That's her just sitting there. He's out either fishing or getting more bedding. Once they have an egg, then she won't leave that nest because they don't want, you know, a crow or something coming in and trying to get the egg. So that's how you know. One on guard at the eggs all the time. Alright there, I think we'll call that good. Well, here's one of our bald eagle nests. Got a good wind blowing today. She's looking around high up in the tree above the Green River. We're down in Kent, Washington, down by the golf course. So I thought I'd check it. Oh, here comes the male in. He just landed. See what's going to go on here. The male just came in the nest. So we'll see what goes on here. Well, there they are. She's been waiting for him. So it looks like they're putting in some sticks. Or maybe he brought food. I'm not sure yet. But he had just landed, so I see his tail sticking through there, and she's looking over the other way. But we're all excited about it. Spring has finally got here. We got a pair of bald eagles in the nest together now. And like I said, they're either tidying up with some sticks or may have brought some food. So we'll keep an eye on them a little bit and see what happens here. This is the nest that's at the end of James Road in Kent, Washington. Or James Street, I guess it is. Comes down and makes a curve by the Green River, and it's right there on the curve, right along the Green River. There's a golf course right there. So, finally got to see one of them land in the nest. Not sure again what they're doing. It could be food or it could be just a stick. But you can see them looking around here. There you go, the other head's up. So they're just kind of sitting there together. They have a ritual they go through. He'll bring in a fish, they'll share it. So I don't know exactly what they're doing, but we know spring's here and it's like the nesting season is on its way. I'll come in a little closer there. You can see the two heads there. Wonderful birds. Oh yeah. They're just kind of looking around here. A little bit of traffic going by now. Well, here's our two bald eagles in the nest. He had just flown in. I don't know what he brought, a stick or food or what, but they're kind of discussing it a little bit. One's looking around, one's looking down, so I don't know if he's weaving a stick in the nest or he brought in a fish. So this is part of their mating ritual. We're always excited about it, and it means that spring is here. So we also have another eagle nest on the Maple Valley Highway by the golf course down there. I'll be checking on that in a little bit. It's kind of breezy today. It doesn't seem to interfere with these birds. They know it's time to tidy up the nest and get ready for the spring nesting season. We're always happy when we come down and find these birds. So we've been waiting for a long time to find these in the nest. I didn't watch this nest last year. A guy told me about it on the lead. So, oh yeah, I just took off. So we'll call that good then. Well, here she's got out of the nest now. She came out of the nest and went over here in the tree and joined him. So they're both sitting there. We're all trying to hang on. We got a strong breeze today. But anyway, they were in the nest doing something, tidying up or whatever. And she now has left the nest and went over in the tree and joined him. So now he's a smaller one. She's bigger. So the males and the birds of prey are smaller. So about 1/3 smaller. And this is the pair of bald eagles that nest at the end of James Street in Kent, Washington. Their nest tree is right above the Green River, and they've nested here for a few years. It's right down by the golf course. Anyway, we're happy to see that spring is here and they have started their nesting cycle. So put this together and share it with our friends. Alright, we'll call that good then. Over and out, and enjoy the video. Well, here's our eagle in the nest. Got something going on. She's got her head down working on something. Either tending an egg or eating. I think she's eating, yeah. She's having a little snack here. Alright. Probably got a fish in there to eat, so that's what's going on. Having a little something to eat. I can see her right there. Yeah, that's her head there. Beak. She's eating something. Now she's looking up, seeing what's going on. Well, they get a lot of fish here right on the Green River. They just come right out of the nest tree down in the river and catch a fish. Pretty easy. Alright. Definitely, oh yeah. There she is. Back up just there. She hopped up there a little bit now. How about that? Had a little snack. Oh yeah, now she's going to clean her beak up. We like coming down here. It's a good spot. The nest is in a great location. We can get close. Oh yeah, now they clean their beak up. It's actually a good day. We got filtered light. Expecting a lot of blue sky later on. But I came down, I wanted to get an early start on the nest. You see her sitting right there above the nest cleaning up. I'll back off again. And the seagulls are moving in. She's checking everything out. Just kind of looking around after her little snacks there. I'll back off just a smidge here. There's a nest. Quite a bit of zoom on. This is my Sony camcorder with a 70 extended zoom. It also have a doubler lens, a 1.7 doubler lens on it, so I can really draw it up close. Alright, well, I think we'll check back a little bit and see if we can find some of the other birds here. Well, our eagle's chasing two red tails away from the nest. This is their second time back. She wants them out of here because they're hanging around the nest. Now they're flying off, but she's upset about that. There she is. She was getting quite vocal. That's the second pass she made. They landed in the tree next to the nest tree, and then she took out of the nest and went after them. There she's hopped up here now. After the first encounter with them, she went back to the nest and checked on the eggs. And she was in there hollering at them, and then they came back to the tree. So she took out after them the second time. So now she's settled down a little bit. I'll back off. The nest is right below her. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, There's the nest there. She's having quite a time with them red tails interloping in here today. Anyway, she's protecting her nest. Anyway, there she is. She's on guard. I guess they flew away. A kestrel also flew by here, so I saw him the other day too. So we do have a kestrel that comes in here, and he had made a pass with the red tails. She's going to scratch up a little bit. Come in a little closer there. There she is. Right about there. We'll wait for better lighting. There's our bald eagle waiting for the mate to bring in a stick. Looking all over the place. A nice sunny day. He was in there once and he flew over in one tree, so kind of waiting for him to come back with a stick. She's looking for him. We're right on the Cedar River, down in Renton, Washington, just before you go over the bridge next to the golf course. And it's a perfect spot. You can see the bald eagle nest here. It's a good location for viewing and making photos. And we're all excited about it. Well, I think we'll probably call that pretty good then. He must have went fishing. The river's right below him, so we'll call that good. I'll zoom in a little bit. That's as close as I can get right there. You see her looking around. She's still looking for him to come back. Oh yeah, this is going to be a nice spot to make videos of this nest. It's close. I get really close to him, so I'm going to back off just a little bit more there. We got perfect sunlight today. You can get a perspective on the nest here. Look at this. There it is. Just over the top of this house here. And like I say, these eagles have tamed down and they're not worried about people or buildings. They're urbanized now, and that's good. So she's ducked down there. She's weaving the sticks in. Let's see if she picks her head up a little bit. Oh yeah, I see her head working there. Alright, I think we'll call that good then. He doesn't look like he's going to come back. I think he went fishing, so she's just kind of peeking out now, so we'll call that good and we'll come back and try him a little later. Well, here's our pair of bald eagles. We're right next to the golf course on the Maple Valley Highway by the Cedar River Bridge, and they're up here working on their nest. And he just flew in there with a stick, and they've been weaving them in there, and I just happened to be at the right time, right place at the right time, and the sunshine had come out, so we're good here. And they're just looking around. I have a good angle on the nest here. There's not too many sticks in the way. So I thought, well, I'll come down and check on him, and sure enough, just as I got here, he flew in, and so I got set up, and we got him in here. Have a little conversation, a little weaving of the sticks in the nest. So they're enjoying the sunshine. It rained last night. I heard it raining. Finally the sun came out and the sky is blue and the bald eagles are just busy. I think he's thinking about getting ready to fly out. Right below him is the Cedar River. There's plenty of fish in there, salmon and everything. So no, they're going to work a little bit. Yeah, they're serious about it. You can see how deep that nest is. And it's good size. And so with two of them in there, I'll back off a little bit so you get a perspective on it. There you go. You see, it's a good sized nest. And I'll draw them up again. Coming back in on them now. There we go. But yeah, it's a huge nest, and hopefully they'll have good success, and then we'll be able to make a video of the youngsters this year. It should work out very good. It's a perfect spot for us. I just drive in and we're very close, so There's no leaves on there now. Hopefully later on in the season, I think on this side there's very few limbs. I think there's one. I can probably shoot around it later on. Well, I think I'm gonna call that good. I'm like, they're giving me a profile shot now. They're very good looking birds. Well, we're all excited about it. Got them both in the nest, hauling sticks and weaving them in there, and what a great day for a video. And it's almost, like I say, downtown Renton. We're just a little ways out of there by 140th and the Maple Valley Highway. Well, I think we'll call that good then. Enjoy the video. Well, here they are. They're both in the nest today. See if they're going to put some more sticks in there. These are bald eagles. And they're working on the nest. See them just putting them sticks in there, getting everything all fixed up. They're getting all excited about it. Yeah, he just flew in there with a stick, and she was weaving another one in earlier. Now you can see him working there, trying to get this nest in order for the spring. So we're getting lucky to be able to make a video of it. And we're just by the Cedar River on the Maple Valley Highway, the bridge that goes over Cedar River, right next to the golf course. That's where this eagle nest is, and this pair here is just busy putting the sticks in, weaving it together here. They add new sticks every year, get it built up. Right now it's a fairly good sized nest anyway, so we're happy to see them working here. You don't usually get the opportunity to get a video like this, but we just happened to be here at the right time. He flew in and brought a stick, and now they're going to work on it. Oh yeah, he's thinking about taking off here a little bit. There we go. How cool is that? A pair of eagles working on their nest in the sunshine, the blue sky. You know, spring's on the way now. Oh yeah, many birds in this area. A lot of salmon in the Cedar River. It's right below them, so we're all excited about that. They can just dive down, catch a fish. They can sail around here and find sticks that work on the nest. And they're not afraid of people. We're actually fairly close to them. It's an apartment complex, and they've become so urbanized now that people are no threat to them, and they just let us make a great video of it. We had a nest of them down by the Black River. It was a huge nest one year. It's been a couple of years ago. It got so heavy with the rain that the whole nest collapsed and fell to the ground. So we're lucky to see this nest here show up. And it's very convenient. We can come in here and get some good videos. Oh yeah, they're still working away there. Getting a little breeze now. Our lighting is good. We're all happy about it. We'll go down and check on the peregrine falcons later. They're down by the Boeing Aerospace building, and we're going to head down there later on today because it has some blue sky and sunshine. So it's working out really good. So I think we'll call that good then. I'll turn it off here. Here's our pair of bald eagles. She got off the nest because the weather finally warmed up so she could take a short break. We know they got eggs in there because, oh yeah, now they're talking. Yeah, they're talking to each other. And they're all excited because the weather finally warmed up. Oh, they're mating, see? There's eagles mating. Look at that. Finally got them mating. Yep, they're putting the eggs in the nest, and there's your two bald eagles mating. So we got here just at the right time. That's fantastic. You very seldom get a shot like that.
Did you catch that?
Well, here's our bald eagle. This is the female. She just hopped back up off the nest, and she's sitting there keeping a close eye on the eggs, and the males over in the other tree, they're just kind of taking a break. We're getting some blue sky now. They were calling earlier, but it's a great day here in the valley, right on the Green River at the Bald Eagle's Nest. And I thought maybe earlier she may have been laying an egg. She was kind of sitting in the upright position and calling, and so obviously they've got one egg in there, maybe laid one today. Oh, she's rousting a little bit. So anyway, we thought we'd come down and get a good movie of her. And he was hauling either some food or bedding earlier, and then he went over in a tree, didn't go to the nest, so. But yeah, there's their call. And yesterday they were calling like that. They're both on the same limb and they mated, so I thought I'd come down today and keep an eye on them, because pretty soon the leaves will be out. We won't be able to get really good videos except from the one position. So, but she's been in and out of the nest. Like I say, whatever eggs she has, you can't let them get colder than 40 or they never will hatch. She hasn't started incubating, of course. Just got them in storage and maintaining them. She gets all the eggs, she'll bring them up to 100 degrees, and then after 30 some days they'll hatch. But anyway, she's sitting here and they're both pretty happy. The weather's getting sunnier now, and we think she may have laid an egg earlier. So I think we'll zoom back so you can see the nest a little bit there. There she is right by the nest, so she don't go far, and there she is. There we are. But this is the female, and the male's over in the other tree. And we're all happy that these birds have decided to nest here in a great spot where we can get some good videos. So we'll call that good then.